You like made a video like with all these weird out-of-pocket assumptions.
No.
No.
You're the one that's crying.
Yeah.
All they're doing is correcting your lies, which you interpret as crying. Anyone that's, actually has a tenuous grasp on reality and their emotions is you. You are seething, coping, crying, maulding. I don't know how else to describe it. Emotional incontinence. All right, so we're doing iDubbbz, guys. We've done iDubbbz a lot on this show. We're starting off here with the source of all of this. So if we go to Exhibit 0 in the folder, we can see...
What the hell is this?
Oh, no.
We can see iDubbbz, the source of all the evil that
hell?
came
Is this
upon
a
him.
Cookie? Dear Mr. iDubbbz, thank you for making such funny, entertaining videos. I know that I really enjoy them a lot. Ah, that's fucking sweet. In the package, I included
He put it on before,
he put it on before he even finished reading the curse.
But
there he is. He was flourishing in his lane. High energy. He was winning. He was a millionaire. He was on top of the world. And then there it was. He put on the Sonichu medallion, just like Ricada.
Yeah. This guy made so much money, it was dirty. You know what the biggest you know what's crazy, by the way? On the Clip channel, our videos of iDubbbz, you know what people's hot take is in the comments? Because we're like, oh, fucking Comment Cop used to be good, right? Or the Comment Cop, sorry, Content Cop. Content Cop used to be good. You know what the hot take is? Everyone's like, it actually wasn't that good. In fact, it was mid.
Oh, that's tough.
I included a Sonichu medallion that I made. I wore it to a convention where I cosplayed as Chris Chan. Do you know much of Chris Chan? Yeah, I know a little bit about Chris
Chan. And you put it on?
And you still put it on. And the Magic-Chan demon has been haunting iDubbbz ever since. The last 6 years have just been one massive fucking decline into the shitter.
Yeah.
Speaking of which, ANISA is talking about iDubbbz shitting his pants again.
Oh, so man.
He reaped the wind here with the Sonichu medallion. He sowed the wind, and here he is reaping the whirlwind of his girlfriend talking about what makes him shit his pants.
Oh, no, not this again. By the way, she started streaming when he went, solo, when he went on vacation. So she's like, yeah, he's gone.
She's like, he's gone. I can just go off. And she's streaming every day. He's been out of the house. He can't wrangle her.
Yeah.
He's helpless to stop it.
I bet you, bro. I bet you he was on the plane sleeping and he woke up like, you remember Home Alone 1 where she realizes that Kevin's at home still? She's like, yeah. He woke up and, wait a second. I feel something. Something's wrong. That's crazy.
This one was really bad. We were driving from Seattle to Edmonton.
Wait, whoa. By the way, did you hear what she said there, Ash? She goes, this one was really bad. So she's been saying shit stories the entire time.
She just keeps telling more and more stories of how he shits his pants. We have another one coming up after this.
Yeah, she's paused Baldur's Gate to fucking really tell the stories you want to hear.
We had stopped for Tim Hortons, and he had gotten donuts and a double-double. In Canada, we don't use oil-based creamers. We use
Once again, this is like another one of her in Canada facts. I'm so quirky and different because I'm from Canada. All right, ANISA.
We don't
go on.
Oiled cream? What is she talking about? Ash? What's an oil-based creamer?
Oil-based creamer. We use real creamer here. I don't.
Is that real? Is that true?
Creamers. So the combination of the gluten from the donuts plus the lactose caused him to have an emergency. Like he had to like.
No, an emergency.
Why is she telling these stories? Man, why does she do this?
But it's not even like she was like, oh, he had to take a dump. It's like, no, it was an emergency.
It was an emergency.
There was a problem. There was an issue.
She's squirting.
There was an issue.
Stop the car.
He stopped the car? He had the shit on the side of the road?
Shit on the side of the road.
No TP using the sock, probably?
And like he thought he was gonna have to go in the woods because it was so bad, but we ended up finding a bathroom.
I don't believe that.
I don't believe that. I think she tried to save it at the last second. Because if you have to shit that badly where you're pulling over the car in the woods,
You're shitting.
You're fucking shitting in the
You're
woods,
shitting,
man. You're fucking dropping a deuce. Like, oh my. Then she keeps going on about his irritable bowel syndrome and what causes it. Let's go to the next clip.
Oh, I got. What's
and
this?
like he thought he was gonna have to go in the woods because it was so bad, but we ended up.
See how she touched her? She had to look away. She looked down and laughed.
She looks down. She sees iDubbbz's text. Bitch, please.
No.
Finding a bathroom. And
You found a bathroom, did you? Wait, you're in the woods and you find a bathroom?
They magically found a bathroom.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, here we go. By the way, have you been watching her play Baldur's Gate? Is it good?
No.
Okay.
I can't bring myself to watch the actual gameplay of her on stream. It's so boring and so bad.
Yeah.
And all of her stream is shit.
It's really bad.
But the parts where she's just ranting and raving at the haters are really good.
Yeah. I clipped that shit too. So.
as soon as gluten enters his system,
By the way, the rest of the stream
As
was
soon as-
awful.
As soon as gluten enters his system,
It's over.
oh,
Poopy. Poopy
why
pants.
do people need to know this?
You know what I mean?
as soon as gluten enters his system, any gluten, his body thinks that he's like it's a something bad. It attacks it, and so his intestines and stomach get inflamed. So when he
Whoa! Look at the chat. Look at the chat. I just got here. Who are we
Who
talking?
are we talking about?
Like, it's so bad that someone's like, oh, she's starting some drama. It's going to be juicy drama. Who are we making fun of? She's like, no, this is Ian.
It's so humiliating. She's like outing him as this genetically inferior freak.
And everyone
Like,
thinks it's a...
The state of his digestive system is now open for the whole world to mock.
That's
Like,
funny.
Why do any of us need to know about his digestive system and what makes it irritated, you know?
Who are we talking about? My husband.
Oh, man.
just eats gluten, the only thing that happens to him is that he like gets a lot of pressure in his stomach and his like
Oh my God. And look at this cope here. This guy's like... That's
Based
big.
in celiac pilled?
That's my
That's
goat.
my goat. Come on. That's like huffing the copium hard, bud. Yeah, that's based that he shits his pants, dude.
that rules, dude.
Pants shitter pilled. Come on. He's poop his pants pilled.
he basically like it's just not he's not regular, right? Everything's like very not regular. Like
Look at this.
No.
Damn gluten making man shitting pants.
Oh,
Fuck.
man.
he was going to the bathroom 3 times a day.
Oh,
Okay.
What the?
Do we need to know how many times he goes to the bathroom and he's why?
Poor I was sitting on the plane. I get to relax and have a vacation.
I'm finally away from this horrible bitch that's ruining my life and career. Oh, really? You thought you were safe, huh? Suffer, Ian.
So, and that's just with the gluten. But if he has gluten and then has dairy with it, that's a problem. That's when it becomes very obvious. Or if he has gluten and he has alcohol, that's a problem.
Wait, he shits his pants with alcohol?
Shits his pants when he has a drink. I mean, this already been revealed on the show before, and we made fun of him, but she keeps bringing it up. It's like,
In
let
case
it
you
go.
missed it. In case you missed it.
Oh.
It's a Baldur's Gate playthrough.
So now we're on the level of cope, by the way, where we have to defend Yoko Ono because ANISA's been called Yoko Ono. So we have iDubbbz here who's having to say Yoko Ono is misunderstood. He's this level of buck broken, and we have ANISA like coming in to defend Yoko Ono.
That's true. No, I think I was talking to Ian about this, or I've talked to Ian about this a few times, and when I was in fine arts university, I took a performative art course, like modern art or whatever.
God, she stinks.
Terrible.
Oh, he's worse than Pokemon. When we watch that, like, god damn.
And one of the things that we talked
Look
about.
at his face too. He's like, what is he doing
Look
there?
at how stressed he is, man.
Look at this.
Like, look at that.
He needs to be medicated.
Man.
Maybe the Adderall
You'll
is
see
good
this
for him.
too on the podcast episode from this week. He's fucking stressed too. He's even more stressed than that on the podcast episode.
Really?
You can just tell he's like, please shut up, you fucking stupid bitch. Just please shut the fuck up, you stupid bitch. Like, just absolute, like, constant, like cluster headache, migraine level. Like, for real.
Modern art or whatever.
I can't wait to see it.
And one of the things that we talked about was Yoko Ono and her performance art and who she was, through the lens of looking at her as a person. And
Through the lens of looking at her person.
What a way to say nothing at all.
She was a human
being.
being.
Aren't we always looking at people through the lens of them being a person? I don't know. It's fucking stupid. The bitch was horrible, by the way. All of her like modern art and performances and shit were trash. All of her ideas were fucking stupid. And she broke up the Beatles and dragged down John with her, and now John's dead. Okay? And Ian's suffering a similar fate. And there's not anybody in the world really who defends the legacy of Yoko Ono. She's just known. She's just known throughout all of history as just being this horrible bitch that ruined a group for her own selfish gain.
Yeah.
That's what she's known as.
But
That's
she's
why
a human
ANISA is
being.
called that.
Ash, she's a human being, though. You have to accept her because she's human.
She's a real human being.
At the time, I thought to myself, like, how fucking sad this person who had all these dreams and aspirations and did a lot of things on her own, very cool
Okay, well, who
very
gives
smart.
The f about dream?
She had hopes and dreams.
Everyone
So
does.
does everybody.
The f are you talking about? She's a huge.
Sweet, very sweet. She's like so incredibly hated.
Yeah, she was a fucking bitch.
Everybody hates her for good reason.
You know?
If there's something everybody agrees on, it's like, well, especially in today's day and age where nobody can agree on fucking anything.
Everyone agrees that.
Nobody defends Yoko Ono except other Yoko Onos.
And by the way, no, not
Yoko
even.
Ono without saying you're Yoko
That's not
Ono.
true. No, even other Yoko Onos would go, I'm not a Yoko Ono. Like, it's like an insult.
I know.
It's like it's like a negative connotation. Like, I'm not Yoko Ono. What the f? Her response is, I'm Yoko Ono. Yoko Ono ruled. Why would you say this? And it gets crazier, folks.
Only time I've ever heard of Yoko
It's
Ono
worse than the N-word. It actually is.
is like crediting her to like ruining. And I was like 18, 19 at the time. I was like, man, damn, this is f***ed up. What a horrible like ending. And then now.
Yeah.
It's like, how does
And
that
now
even
I've
happen?
done
And now
that.
I'm
And now I've done that. And iDubbbz just, he's like so felt in here,
What the
man.
f, dude?
It's so
Okay, man,
By the way, he's playing World of Warcraft just flying around. Like, can we figure it out? Are you going to do something?
No, they never do anything.
Yeah, they just fly around. It's like,
No, wasn't on purpose, but.
It wasn't on purpose that I destroyed your whole life and career. It wasn't on purpose, bros.
FF, Final Fantasy 14 is way better. Shut the f up.
I ruined.
Yoko Ono's f***ing based. Don't even say that.
Whoa!
Dubs, no!
Look at this.
This is a buck-broken man. This is a man who's having to say Yoko Ono is based in order to defend his evil fucking bitch of a girlfriend that's sucking the life force, creativity, and talent from his bones. What a bum. iDubbbz, have some respect, man. Have some fucking self-respect. Have some dignity, bro.
Why can't he look back and go, no, I disagree. That's stupid. Why can't he just do that?
Oh no.
She can't not you even more. You know what I mean? She's already not
It's incredibly based.
But it is ironic because that is what they picked to call me was Yoko Ono. I was like, man, that's so crazy because I don't know, life is crazy. That's my legacy.
You couldn't even think of anything to say. Your legacy. Oh my God.
The Cancer Crew with my...
The Cancer Crew?
That's what they called the group with him and Max and Joji. They called it the Cancer Crew, and she ruined the Cancer Crew.
I didn't know that. I've watched like one Filthy Frank video ever in my life, by the way.
Oh shit. I liked Frank. I don't really give a shit about the rest of them.
I
wasn't
a big it wasn't my
The
jam.
Cope is-
So we've got now.
All right, so now let's go to 5. Let's skip this
You
one.
want to skip the
'cause
fun?
It's basically a repeat of the previous
All right,
one.
go.
So this is ANISA's first solo stream. We're going to
All
be
right.
going over the solo streams today. This is how she begins her solo stream, by the way. For about a half hour, it's just a video or a live stream of her dog walking around a cage.
All right.
Look at this.
I was too
This
busy
is like- this
messing
is
with
the content.
Franny. Yeah. No, how she starts every stream, by the way.
Yeah.
This is iDubbbz in the cage.
And this is iDubbbz in the cage. The music kicks in. It's so cringe because she has to rely on anything other than her own ability as a streamer. Like anything other than her own opinions or takes, because she's stupid and she has nothing worthwhile to say. So she has to rely on every gimmick going. She has to rely on this live feed of her dog in a fucking cage, etc. And let's just play. Oh
That's
my
worse
god.
Than it was. Damn it.
So she can't
her
even
hair.
figure out. There's so much to unpack here. First of all, she can't even figure out how to set up the live feed of the dog. And now the camera is all f***ed up and she's having to troubleshoot it as the very first thing on the live stream. Second of all, as you said, Andy, she looks fucking brutal, dude. This haircut.
bad.
Man. Like sometimes a girl can pull off like a pixie cut or short hair. She is not pulling it off.
No.
And she's just not feminine enough to. Like she's very masculine looking and she's just not able to pull it off. The tattoos are fucking gross as well. And she's got like her tits straight up out. Like as much cleavage as she can come up with because she's just trying to grift as hard as she can.
Like good, but I didn't think about him like going off into the corner like dogs
You
do.
didn't-
I
You didn't think about your dog would
didn't
walk
think
around?
Your dog would walk around. That's how stupid she is. She actually admits to this.
What the
About my dog being sentient and moving. Time,
Oh.
muscle
Didn't
mommy
grasp
Monday.
that. Okay, pause. She's actually declared it Muscle Mummy Monday. Ooh, that's some fucking thick cringe, bro. Oh,
How many viewers?
it's a cringe alert, buddy. She's getting like 100 viewers
God damn.
at best.
True. I'm doing that because I shaved yesterday.
So
Whoa,
pause.
oh my god.
Oh wait! So
Oh,
the moment iDubbbz leaves for vacation, she shaves. So she'll shave for her OnlyFans. She'll shave for her live stream, but she won't shave for her husband.
Wait.
And
so-
that's how she starts it, just by cucking iDubbbz that hard.
So she goes, I did that because I shaved. So she's acknowledging that it's disgusting to have underarm hair as a woman.
Yeah.
She's acknowledging it. Oh.
She might be seeing another man, you know, while
Yep.
iDubbbz is gone. Maybe that's why she shaved.
Oh.
She shaves for paying customers only, not her husband. It's great.
Here's the thing. I know that I have stopped streaming, basically, or I completely stopped streaming for a couple of years.
Yeah.
But I genuinely really, really miss streaming. I miss you
Okay,
guys.
pause. She obviously doesn't miss streaming because she's going to have a mental breakdown just a few days into streaming and lose her fucking mind and everything like that. What's actually happened is the JOMHAs are broke as
Yeah, it's done.
The money is running low. iDubbbz is now applying for jobs. They're talking about how broke they are on a somewhat regular basis.
At Panera Bread?
iDubbbz applying for work at Panera Bread, folks. It's grim. It's tough out there. So ANISA has to get her ass out there on the corner and fucking earn, or they're just gonna be fucking homeless and destitute. It's grim. But she's setting up her escape plan from iDubbbz. So she's trying to set up her own revenue stream through streaming, and she's also throughout this, she's basically setting up iDubbbz for the divorce. She's blaming the OnlyFans on him. He was abusive. He forced her into it. All this sort of thing. So like the groundwork is basically being set here for ANISA to blame everything on Ian and abandon him if he doesn't turn it around soon.
Yep.
I don't know. I miss live content. Live content is a lot of fun. So it's
not going to be
thanks
very
to the power of
shortly.
therapy.
Yeah, and no, and
She goes, thanks to the power of therapy, she can now live stream.
wait, it's been 2 years.
Cringe. Oh man.
A lot of fun. So thanks to the power of therapy and a lot of other things. Yes, therapy does rock. Thank you, therapy. For real. I think the biggest thing that I have kind of taken from therapy is that, well, there's like a couple things.
I hope.
Oh yeah.
I hope you're paying $100 an hour. I hope you got a couple things.
I actually let the therapist, because like you have to give the therapist permission to like look at your online shit.
What? So why would you? Why?
Wait, the therapists are
If
watching our show, you think?
It's a fucking insane thing that she just said. So she actually had the therapist watch her videos to tell her she's not crazy and she's not BPD and she's not fucked up. Like, I don't know, ANISA, maybe you should just talk to the therapist and not have them watch your YouTube videos. I'm not really sure that having them watch the YouTube videos is going to lead to more effective therapy there.
I gave her permission to look at my online shit, and she was like, I'm just gonna tell you, like, right now, like, it's not fair. And she was like, you were
Well,
chosen.
of course she's gonna fucking
She's
suck
gonna
your
tell
balls.
you that. You're the one paying her thousands of dollars.
Yeah, she's now a
course
fan of
she's
our
gonna
show.
Tell you it's not fair. No, it actually is fair.
And I like my old gifts. She was like, you were chosen to be kind of the scapegoat, and that's just the way
She
it
was
is.
chosen
Whoa.
to be the scapegoat.
So you're saying no?
Are
It's
you
all
fucking
iDubbbz'
kidding?
fault.
It's all iDubbbz' fault that she did the OnlyFans and f***ed up his career and doubled down on defending it. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm sure.
The mirror is skewed. I'm gonna keep ANISA accountable for streaming. Mark my words, she will stream for the next 5 years at least. That's if there's anyone that actually does keep me accountable, it is for like sticking to a job. It is Ian, actually.
What a bizarre fucking relationship this is. It's like ANISA's basically admitting that she's a child, that she can't handle any sort of responsibility.
But that's not
She
true,
has
though.
no accountability for herself, and she needs iDubbbz to hold her hand to make her do any sort of fucking work. But then she gets up on this real judgmental high horse in her other streams where she's telling people like Bo Blacks, yeah, you never worked at Dairy Queen like I did. I went through the trials and tribulations of working at Dairy Queen and at fucking Earl's, which is like a Hooters in Canada. So you guys are losers who know nothing about life. Meanwhile, here she's saying she can't even fucking hold down a job or work or even do a streaming career without her husband holding her fucking hand.
But also, she wasn't streaming for 2 years.
Yeah.
And then the minute he's on a plane, she is. So, and I'm sure Ian would be like, are you sure that's a good idea? He'd probably hold you accountable for doing these streams and exposing the fact that he shits all the time again.
Okay, I wanted to quit OF like so early
Whoa.
on, and Ian was like, "No,
She
you
wanted
promised."
to quit
Wait.
OnlyFans so early on. She wanted to stop selling her body for money and
Shut
being
it
a
down.
sex worker. Yeah.
I wanted to quit OF like so early on, and Ian was like, "No, you promised 2 years at least."
Ian goes, no, get your ass on that fucking corner and earn, bitch. You'll sell your body for as long as I tell you to. You committed to 2 years. Guaranteed she made no money from any of this shit.
No.
And
a
that's
little
why
bit.
she wanted to.
Smidge.
She made hardly fucking anything. And she made nothing at all. But I love the way she tries to flip this around. That it was Ian's idea all along, and that Ian's forcing her into sex work, and he's abusive, and he's a monster. It's like, no, bitch, it was your decision to fucking do OnlyFans. And it fucked up iDubbbz' whole public image, because you just had to sell your body online, because you couldn't handle fucking actually working a real job, or even being a fucking titty streamer. You just had to be a straight up prostitute in order to earn your money, of which you earned very little. And apparently, according to you, immediately wanted to quit. So I guess it wasn't such a great choice in the first place to be an OnlyFans streamer if you immediately wanted to quit, right? Seems like the haters were right about that,
They
too.
were right, exactly. And she was like, you're all wrong. I love it. Da-da-da. And now it's like, no, that was bullshit. We knew it was bullshit. Because if she loved doing it, she would have been doing it like consistently. Like it was supposed to be.
I'm gonna make you stick to it, and I did, and I mean, I still do it. So
Do you?
Oh, look at her. She looks so felted here in her eyes. She's like, I still do. She doesn't. She hasn't even updated this shit since January.
can I say that? Is that bannable? What's bannable? I got really focused on thinking nobody wanted to f***ing see me on the internet that I just stopped.
It's true.
I wonder why.
It's true, though.
Because it's the truth. Nobody wants to see you, bitch. Nobody wants to see you online. On all of these streams I saw, she got maybe 4 or 5 subs total. She's making like 20, 30 bucks a stream. Streaming to barely anybody because nobody wants to see you, bitch. Look at, she's got her tits out and there are no tits to be seen. It's f***ed. Like, look at this. This is not aesthetically appealing. There's nobody getting a stiffy. It's like, oh, I got a simp for her. No. No.
This guy's been subbed to her for 45 months. Is Wolfen? Is that? That's
So this is like
wait.
the king of all simps.
Wolfen. That's like an old, like, I know that guy. He used to watch Worski Live and Twisted Mind. This is what he's been subbed to. Wolfen, yes. For his brother.
No.
Wolf, yes.
No.
I think it's Wolfen. No, it's not. It's not Wolfen. It's someone else. I'm pretty sure it's him.
Going up on the internet completely.
It's a small world after all.
And I shouldn't have.
He used to donate like 10. He was like my Waffens, but it was just all Hitler speeches. And I'm like, Wolfen, I can't play this on D Live. Stop donating this, please.
Nice, you're sleeping. I set up so much stuff. Usually, okay, when I come back and stream, it's like very half-assed. I've even set up the game.
Pause.
Okay.
So she admits, first of all, that when she does live stream, it's half-assed, which is hilarious to me. But she believes that by just setting up the game, she's really prepared an incredible live stream of content.
Wow.
And I just want to spoil everybody. She didn't even set up the game.
No way.
The game wasn't even updated. We had to sit for 20 minutes while the game was updated.
What?
Boulders? She claims, I've really prepared, guys. I'm not half-assing this time. I even set up the game. But the game was not set up. It just wasn't.
Wait, 20-minute update. How big was the file? Did you see?
I think it was like 20 gigs or something like
20 gigs? Wait, so it was like, what the f***?
I've set the game up. We're just gonna like immediately get into the game. Why is Anne Hathaway here? You know what's crazy is I used to get that a
She actually believes she looks like Anne Hathaway. Can we please pull up a picture of Anne Hathaway?
Sure.
Like, this is blasphemy! It's blasphemous! How? I just don't even know. How do you get to that conclusion? Yeah, more like Man Hathaway.
There we go.
Holy, yeah. Definitely looking just like ANISA there. Come on!
No.
Holy coat, Batman!
Lot, actually. Different weights I get different
What the f are you talking about? When I put on 5 pounds, it changes the celebrity?
Like other celebrities? Yeah.
What?
if I am like probably about 10 pounds heavier than I am right now, I get...
You know what they were saying? She looks like Justin Long.
She does look like Justin Long.
From the what's the fucking the dodgeball movie, doesn't she? Yeah. Look, watch.
Wow.
Doesn't it?
Bang on. There it is.
And the nose.
There
too.
it is. That's fucking ANISA. That is
Holy
ANISA.
shit. Ah!
Whoa.
Ah! They were right. They were right.
Oh, I get... if I'm the weight that I am now, I get Anne Hathaway and Elliot Page. I'm worried that I have...
Elliot Page.
Do you really want to be compared to a trans man? Elliot
Lupus
Page, I think's pretty on point.
I'm anxious about medical stuff literally all the time. Every time I notice my pulse, I'm like, wait, how do I know I'm not having a heart attack right now? I do that too, and then I go on the ECG thing on my watch. That
Why
says
are you
literally
telling us this? Like, she's telling us she's so neurotic and she's so anxious and creates so many false problems in her mind that she thinks all the time that she's having heart attacks.
Yeah.
It's like, bitch, like, I don't even think all the time that I'm having fucking heart attacks. And I'd be pretty likely candidate for one. Okay? Like, why she thinks this is crazy, and why she thinks it's a good idea to share that she's this mentally ill and anxious and shit is beyond my understanding. It's really embarrassing.
OCD sucks, PPP.
Ooh,
It
I
does
have
not.
OCD.
test for heart attacks, and I test for heart attacks.
When she says that, you know what it makes me think of? Remember that old SNL skit of like the bears, and then they have heart attacks and punch themselves? That's like her. She's like, I'm having a heart attack.
Everything okay? No problem. Just having a heart attack. Almost over. Done. Very good.
Every time. Yeah, that's OCD, at least for me.
OCD's thinking you have heart attacks? Is that it?
All the time.
Shut the f
Always has to come up with a new diagnosis, a new mental illness to explain. It's like, bitch, how about you just calm the f down?
That's anxiousness and neurotic, you know, like being neurotic. Like, it's not OCD. It's wrong.
I have some medical-related OCD. Most of my OCD is related to appearance, though. Which is
Why would you admit that? Just dunking on yourself so bad. Look at her eyes. Those are felted fucking eyes. There's like real pain and trauma there. Most of my OCD, it's appearance related. I just know I'm such an ugly piece of shit. But I thought you were Anne Hathaway, bish. I thought you were Demi Lovato, bish. I guess not. I guess that was all a fucking cope, huh? CFD, constantly felted disorder. Oh no.
But sometimes it's medical, and I can get really fucking annoying. Like, I was convinced Ian had cancer for like
what?
4 months?
Days.
Oh, 4 days.
Okay, thank God.
She was convinced. Imagine being eye-dubs, and for 4 whole days of your life, you're just stuck with this bitch nagging you.
You
have cancer, and you're fucking dying, and you're like, well, I just got a checkup last week. We gotta go again. Gets a checkup, no cancer. You gotta go again. You gotta go again.
Is that OCD though?
It just never ends.
Again, sounds like being neurotic.
It's so humiliating being eye-dubs, and everybody knows this is who you wifed up. Some crazy who just imagines that you have cancer and that's super annoying about it for days and days at a time.
Yeah, Clay Pigeon says, I think I felt a lump when I pegged you.
I think it's called Munchausen's or Munchausen's by proxy or whatever the That's what this is. It's crazy. Like, I love that she's streaming on her own. It's great. Without iDubbbz to wrangle it and without an editor, we're getting the unvarnished full ANISA experience. It's great shit.
By the way, she deleted her, like, she's like, oh, the stream, like, I can say what I want. I'm so happy on the next stream. She fucking deleted it, like, 2 days later, but we got the full version, so.
I do want to do a cooking stream. I also wanted to, like, I think it was Dayton's idea to upload, like, me making scones with Ian, like teaching Ian how to make a scone.
Is that really the content that's going to turn things around? Like, can you guys come up with some better ideas? Like, this is what Dane, like, they're so desperate. They have to beg Dane for ideas, which in and of itself is pretty pathetic. But then Dane comes up with, you know how we turn this around? Making cookies, making scones. It's going to get millions of views, and everybody's going to admit they were wrong about the OnlyFans and Froggy and Crater Clash. And all of our problems will be behind us if you just bake scones with iDubbbz.
Twerking? I don't have the schooling for that. No, I literally don't have the schooling for that.
Okay.
I've tried.
Then you're worthless! You fucking whore! So you're an OnlyFans girl whore that can't even twerk? You can't even shake your ass
for
the fucking biscuit? You worthless slut. This is her like, tee-hee, I'm not like the other girls. I can't even twerk. Tee-hee. It's like, bitch, put that ass to work. Shake it for $5 in crack change, you gutter slut whore. Make it work.
I just don't have the back mobility. I don't know what else.
What?
She doesn't have the back mobility. This is something similar. It's like with the shaving. Like, I'm sure she could twerk, but just not for Ian. You know?
Like, I have the equipment.
What do you mean?
She means her ass.
She doesn't have the equipment, folks. We've all seen it. We've seen that there's nothing really to work with there.
How often are you going to stream? At least 3 days a week. At least 3.
And that will be a lie.
Yeah, no, she's already done. It's over. It's
already
over. She got felted so bad by everyone. Every community shook hands and went, yep.
But I would like to do 4. Okay, we're at 18%. I guess it's updating. What would it be updating for, though?
So seriously, she claims that she set up the game. She's like, I have it all prepped. I set it up. And then we're sitting here for like a 20-minute period waiting for it to it's updating.
What would it be updating?
18%. What would it be updating? I thought you had it all figured out.
But what do you mean? Is an update? It's an update for a game. It's not like it's like a rare, like the rare elusive update.
One time I told a plastic surgeon that I was thinking about getting a nose job, and he just really quickly said no.
She's like, listen, you're already busted enough, bitch. We can't fix that. Listen, I'm a plastic surgeon. I'm not God. Okay, I can't do this.
There's no way I can fix this. Not even the Lord Jesus could fix that.
Yeah. Jesus, water in the wine. Yeah.
He knew he sensed right away she was crazy as fuck, and he didn't want to do any work on her because guaranteed this bitch would turn around and sue him for malpractice or whatever when she realized that it didn't fix the fact that she had the face of a man.
Yeah.
You know?
Exactly.
That was I didn't know how to take it. I was like, is that a compliment?
No, it's a very big negative.
She's
you know what it is?
She's trying to tell it like she was too perfect and too beautiful for plastic surgery. No. You have to be a real fucking piece of work, mentally ill basket case for a plastic surgeon not to want to take your money.
Yeah.
He's just thinking, he's like, this is a lawsuit. This is a lawsuit.
No, not even. He's like, I got to look at this bitch for 5 hours? Are you...
No way.
Listen.
He's like, you really want me to touch this fucking pig?
Yeah.
There's no amount of Ian's money that would be worth it.
I would, yeah, like he's like, I'd rather do, anything else. Because everything else, you could just put a bag on her head and do the operation.
No, that's his plan. He should have just honestly put a plastic bag or a fucking paper bag over his head, cut out some holes, and called it a day. Like, here's your makeover, miss. Fixed.
Oh. I was like, I'm considering maybe getting a nose job, and he was like, no.
No.
I've never had a problem with my nose.
What? Come on.
What do you mean?
You want to cope? In one breath, she's like, yeah, I was thinking about getting a nose job. And then she's like, yeah, I've never had a problem with my nose. Ah!
The lies just stack.
Cope.
The lies just stack.
It's not even within 20 seconds. She's already contradicting herself.
Even her dog, look, he's down here.
Oh,
her dog's passed out. He's like, I can't deal with this shit.
He's hiding his face in shame.
Yeah, he's like, I'm
the
not gonna.
Dog's like, yeah. I don't want to be associated with this shit.
He's like, man, you stop doxing me? I don't want to be.
Problem where sometimes I'm like, wouldn't it be cool if? You know what I mean?
Right.
Like a lot of things.
Wouldn't it be cool if I changed my entire
No,
physical appearance?
It's not just a passing thought that, wouldn't it be cool if you actually went to the surgeon? So you paid for a consultation and talked to this plastic surgeon. That's not just a passing thought. Wouldn't it be cool if it's no, you had enough of a problem with your nose that you went to an actual plastic surgeon to ask him, is there anything that can be done? And he was like, no, I can't turn water into wine. I can't walk on the water. I can't make this nose presentable.
Yeah, I'm not Chris Angel. This is not for TV.
I'm the mind freak, making Anissa's nose look good.
Yeah.
This bull horrid bitch can't be made sexy. Mind freak.
Right?
Yeah. Are you ready?
No. She's so stupid, bro. By the way, what Ashton clipped here, this 5 minutes and 30 seconds, is like a miracle. Like, the entire stream, Ashton, it was brutal.
She has no content. She has no ability to talk about anything because she has no opinions on anything because she's an empty-headed, dumb bitch. She's terrible at video games. She's not interesting to watch play. She has no insight into the games that she plays. She basically has no reason to stream. And so that's why her streams end up devolving into her crying about the haters or the wrongs that have been done to her or talking about her insecurities or humiliating Ian or whatever, because she genuinely has nothing else to provide or offer other than gossip, humiliating Ian and herself. And so these streams are inevitably doomed to be that as long as she does them because she has no talent or content. So
now, do you want to listen to the shorter version or the longer version that I cut up?
What's the difference in length?
15 minutes is that we could just do the clips if you want.
No, let's do the 15 minutes.
Yeah.
You're not excited. We're just doing iDubbbz and stuff for hours and hours.
Now there is, it's good here because there's a lot of lying. I was just wondering how you were feeling. I'm feeling good though. Okay, here we go.
You guys like this song?
No.
What, Ashton? Watch this.
I like it. It's my new fixation. Hyperfixation.
You know how she's been trying to pretend she's autistic?
She's trying to pretend she's Why do you want to pretend to be autistic? Come on.
Hyperfixation. She's been trying to pretend to be autistic. Do you think because she's paying remember she gave the therapist consent to watch her streams? Did she say that? So they go, wait, you have a hyperfixation?
Wow, she has a hyperfixation? Does she have
By the way,
autism?
hyperfixation doesn't mean you like a song, right? It doesn't mean you re-listen to the same song. I mean, it might, I guess.
Very into it. Okay. Don't be scared. Don't be startled. Don't be alarmed.
Somebody's
don't
right.
be
Bitch,
alert.
you can't focus on anything, let alone hyperfixate.
But I have no makeup on, so I didn't do anything. I literally just finished my run.
What a
and I'm
cope.
bored. I've got my Metallica shirt on. Anyways.
Why did you need? Holy, it is a jump scare. What's happened? She's noticeably worse looking than she was 2 days earlier.
Oh.
She just looks busted as f. She's got the Dylan Roof bowl cut going on. Like, for real, this bitch could pass as male. Like, I'm just saying, like, you honestly could pass. She has to tell us that she's wearing a Metallica shirt when moments later also we're going to see her in the Metallica shirt.
Yeah, she's just like bracing everyone.
Super quirky and cool. I like it. Metallica. It's super underground. I don't know if you've heard of it. Metallica.
Through the never.
Ew. Ah. Oh.
Is it a joke though?
Or
It's
is it?
real? It was a real moment. Ew.
I'm like,
Yeah, get out your jokes and jabs now.
thank you, everyone. Let's go. She gave
Everybody-
us approval.
She gave permission for jokes and jabs.
We got jokes and jabs are
By the
both
way, we got-
approved.
Pop a stovepipe for $10. ANISA just has trauma after she was a teen boy actor for To Catch a Predator, and they left after seeing her. I believe it. I believe she could have
Wait.
passed as the boy decoy. And I also believe that the pedo would be like, you know,
Yikes.
I have standards.
Listen.
Gabby, I've missed you, man. Gabby, seeing your like glow up online has been crazy.
Listen
Blow
to
up.
this, folks.
Gabby, I've missed you, man. Gabby, seeing your like glow up online has been crazy. It's been a lot of fun to watch everybody kind of like glow up. You know, I'm like, damn, we all glued up. Maybe not me, depending
Oh!
on who you ask.
Felt it again. She's so sad when she says it too. Like she's not actually like jovial and like she doesn't care and she's just, you know, doing some self-deprecating humor. No, this is actually like trauma and cope therapy.
Yeah, she got
satire.
sad about it.
Yeah.
Oh.
Oh, the truth.
By the way, Ash, 'cause I know you watched a bit of this, right? Did you, when I was clipping it, did you see the 45-minute wisdom tooth story?
Oh yeah. Oh,
Oh,
and
my-
no, Andy. Every stream she tells the wisdom teeth story. Every stream is tattoos, wisdom teeth, crying about haters and OnlyFans. Like it's bad.
Yeah. Bros, you know what? It's really, really bad. And I was listening to it on double speed and it was still painful.
Ian said the other day, he was like, "We're hot." I was like, well,
Ooh, I was like, well, not really. Sheesh.
to some. Damn, that's a long ass ad break.
Ash, the ad break. Hear this. So Twitch.
Imagine having, I know.
5-minute ad breaks? She has to wait.
5-minute ad break.
She has to wait. She's like, I want to tell this story, but there's like an ad break. And she's like, it's still going?
Bitch, does it have to be that? That seems so long. Oh, pre-roll ads
it's
when
dead.
I run ads.
Maybe she should
30-second ad.
jump on Kick.
You know, she probably.
Hey, Anissa, you should get on Kick.com.
Let's go.
The 90-10 revenue split. Let's go.
Yeah.
Oh,
95-10. Not 95.
95, that's right.
does it have to be
5-5.
that?
Okay, hear this. Do you know what this like? Listen to this.
That seems so long. Oh, pre-roll ads when I run ads. 30-second ad break equals 10-minute pre-roll ad free. Up to 3-minute ad break equals 1 hour pre-roll ad free.
Holy.
What the f*** does that mean?
You know what? I actually agree with her. What? Like Twitch is like, can someone Twitch sucks. Like, what the f are you talking
It's
about?
brutal.
Like, yeah, who gives a shit? Exactly. This wasn't a show, by the way.
One of his old videos on my YouTube suggested today, and I was like shocked at how thin he actually was and how different. He's like a totally different human being.
By the way, can can you not have thrown $30 extra and buy the shittiest Shure USB condenser mic?
Right. She had to get a Blue Yeti, and they're supposedly millionaires.
Yeah, it's like a big fan. So, hear that shit.
Which is like good for real life, but bad for the internet. And that's kind of been what we've been wrestling with for the past like 4 years, is like every time Ian gets better, like whether it be physically or mentally or like his relationships in real life, like, you know, anytime there's an improvement, it feels like the internet like gets more and more allergic to him.
I love how it's an improvement.
Yeah,
like it's like these are not improvements, lady. Like Ian looking like a greasy lesbian was not an improvement, ANISA.
him being broken now is not an improvement.
Him being like an unfunny, talentless hack that's completely constrained and castrated by social justice was not an improvement.
Oh,
I don't know what to say. Him like shitting on his old fans and saying they're all incels and losers. Like that wasn't an improvement. And by the way, him getting with you was not an improvement either. It was a massive downgrade. Far better is it to be single than attached to this house.
And it's hard to like hide those improvements. Like it's hard to.
Wait, why would you hide an improvement?
Hide them if they're improvements. I love how it's just such a fucking endless cope, buddy.
You know, keep doing the same thing when your body and brain and everything has kind of like moved on. And it's like this weird dance that you have to do of like, okay, well, I'm happier. This is Ian. I'm pretending.
Oh, by the way, she'll soon mention us.
Definitely happier, yeah.
She'll soon mention us, like not by name, but watch. It's so funny.
Ian, like I'm happier, but like, you know,
You're not happier.
Like the internet is not happy.
Listen,
about
you don't
that.
look happy. Like as you describe this, you don't look happy. And if you were so happy about it and so content, you wouldn't have to cope about it on live stream. You would just be living your best life, flourishing in your lane, right?
Exactly.
But you have to cry about the haters because unfortunately and sadly, what they're saying rings true because it is true. And so you have no choice but to try and cope it all away. But you can't.
Oh,
That
the cope
and that's
gets
like
unreal
a weird
here.
thing to kind of, I don't know.
This is gonna be the craziest cope stream you've ever seen. Like, holy crap!
It is. It is. This is the main event of the evening.
Yeah, it's just like cope.
They're just jealous of him. I was a huge fan of his.
They're just jealous.
They're just jealous of his poverty, his cuckoldry,
His lack of views.
his lack of views, him losing his mojo. The guy said that he couldn't even make decisions for himself, that he had lost his own voice
Can't
because he
pee.
was so used to ANISA speaking for him. Yeah, he can no longer piss in public because other men at the urinals make him uncomfortable. Which is,
We're jealous of that.
JLP. Beta!
We're jealous of that. Yep. Oh, totally, dude.
Jealous
Years
of him
ago,
shitting his
but it makes me so happy to see y'all happy and moving forward with your interests. Thank you. That means a lot. People on the internet want to see people fall, and
But
then
you're
they
not
can
moving
stomp
on.
on them.
You're addressing it over and over and over.
People on the internet want to see other people fall. Yes. That's why the best videos are the rise and fall videos. Okay? Like, people like that shit, dude.
It's so
No, I'm calling her a guy. I'm like, dude.
shitty. Yeah, that's really what I think.
The thing is,
the
this
best-
is what I've always said about pronouns, is I always call people by what I naturally feel. Like if somebody is presenting as a woman, I will usually call them by she pronoun.
Yeah.
If I look at somebody, okay, I guess that's a woman, I'll call them she. But if I look at them and I see a man, I'm gonna say he.
Yeah.
I'm gonna say whatever comes naturally to me. And it's starting to naturally
dude.
come to me to call her he.
Best way to put it, I feel like maybe I
King sire pronouns. Very funny.
should wait until this ad break is done.
By the way, the ad break's still going, Ash. Ash, this whole clip, the ad break was still going.
People really cared about my clipping my stream because Ian wasn't really a sharer at all back then.
I wonder why. I wonder why he wasn't a sharer back then. I just gotta ask, has your life gotten in your online career gotten better or worse since you decided to start sharing? Saying it's kind of a lot worse.
It's weird, eh?
Maybe you should just stop sharing shit that no one needs to hear. Because you're only going to get criticism for it. You're not going to get ass pats and everybody sucking you. I mean, you might, but you're also going to get criticism. So you want the ass pats, you want the recognition and the worship, but you don't like the criticism. So just don't share. But no, it's the internet that's wrong. Oh.
People wanted something. They wanted something, more. And so my stream was kind of where people could go if they wanted to like make assumptions or like try and draw drama up. So I would get clipped a lot.
You mean the assumptions that were all correct in the end?
All of the assumptions are true. And it's like, I would get clipped a lot, and you're getting clipped a lot now. Nothing has really changed. You're still the same idiot that you ever were.
My gosh.
You're live, and you're sharing things, and like not everything is curated, and sometimes things come out wrong or whatever. So I was getting clipped a lot, and it was causing a lot of stress.
Wait, and then you decided to do the same thing. Like you said, we're getting a lot of stress. It was horrible. Everything's terrible now. So I'm going to do the same thing and make $10. She made $10 on this.
Relationship. It was causing a lot of stress in my life. I was paranoid. I every time I streamed, I felt like I could say less and less because I was afraid of things getting...
Maybe you should say less and less.
Maybe that feeling was a correct feeling of being afraid.
Maybe the stream should be about something other than your personal life and Ian's personal life. It could be about playing video games or talking about games or movies. It could be talking about the news. It could be talking about politics. Really, the possibilities are endless, of things that would help. Other than, talking about your personal life and revealing a whole bunch of embarrassing shit and then spiraling about the reaction to that and then revealing more. But, we're the evil haters for giving genuinely good advice on how to improve your content.
No, you know what? Keep telling us about Ian shitting his pants.
Out of context or just clipped in general and like put in a 500,000 view video about how I hate
this
in general and like put in a 500,000 viewed video about how I hate pyrocynical or whatever the topic was that, week. And it got to the point where I was like miserable streaming. I was spending a lot of time debating quitting. And Ian was like,
by the way, like all this stuff with like pyrocynical or whatever, like this is like 10 years old.
Yeah.
Why are you still holding on to this shit? Like, why are you seething about just move on?
Who gives a shit?
And none of these like commentary people like Bo Blacks or whatever, or Nicholas Dorio or whoever else she's seething at, none of them would comment on this except that you're bringing up like the old drama again.
Yeah.
So of course they're going to comment on it when you keep bringing up the old drama. Like the whole time we were banging the war drums about how shitty the podcast was, they weren't really saying anything until you like started directly calling them out and Froggy out and Sam out and like relitigating shit that happened years and years ago. How about let it go? Like if you're so healthy and so fucking mentally mature and wise.
The war drums.
Something else you want to do, like maybe there's like another avenue online where you can like make money and be happy and still do this but without streaming anymore. And I quit streaming basically, and I started doing
by the way, have you noticed her chat hasn't moved at all?
No, because there's nobody in there. There's nobody watching this fucking shit. But so Ian's solution to her not streaming was for her to sell her body for cash. That was the only possible alternative in order to make money.
Yeah.
Like how about work a job?
How
about manage the household and iDubbbz will make the money? How about do literally anything other than sell your body? But because that was apparently, in her mind, the easiest way to the most money, it was totally fine. Or I guess, no, it was iDubbbz who said it all, right? iDubbbz, right? We're living in this version where it was iDubbbz who really wanted to pimp her out. And put more of a focus and more of a spotlight on her after her streaming was a fucking disaster and was getting a whole bunch of heat on them. Yeah, okay.
Fans. That was like, to us, it seemed like such a great idea. It was just starting to get traction. I would have been one of the first to like get in.
You would not have been one of the first to get in on OnlyFans. Like, I love how she believes that she was early to OnlyFans and she was one of the first. If that was really true, wouldn't you have been a millionaire off of it? If that was really true, like, wouldn't you still be like making tons of money off it and posting content to this day? But you haven't posted any content in like 4 or 5 months.
Exactly.
Seems like you aren't making any fucking money off of it. Seems like you weren't early, and it's all just a bunch of bullshit cope to try and justify a horrible decision that emasculated and ruins your husband's life.
Also, does it matter if you were the first? Like, it's like, oh, it was the first to YouTube. Like, sure, there's like a benefit of being early, but like, you know how many people, like how many women are like a dime a dozen? Like, you know what I mean? It's like, I was the first, you know what I mean? Like, I was the first there. It's like, okay.
Like, I don't know what to tell her, but prostitutes existed before 2020. Bobby Babber says there were only 63 people watching her live on this stream at peak.
No way. Was you? I thought you were.
No,
Bobby, are you kidding
no,
me?
He's serious. Like,
RTU was early to YouTube.
Yeah. I mean, you can be early to certain things and have a first mover advantage, but she wasn't early and she wasn't good either. Like, I don't know what to tell her.
Door, and neither of us were insecure about like me doing it. I would argue I was more insecure about doing it because
what?
This is
what
crazy.
do you mean you were more insecure? So he's like pushing you to do it?
Yeah,
Trust
she
me,
was
bitch.
really nervous and scared to do it. And he's like, "Don't you worry, bitch. I've got you pimped out. We're gonna make tons of money off this."
You're gonna be a.
She should have been insecure, and she does like all this shitty gay softcore stuff. Teehee, I'm just doing nudes. Teehee, and it's like, bitch. In order for you to sell this, you got to do some hardcore shit. Like, this is not some bitch that's like so beautiful that people are gonna pay to just see her nipples or see softcore. She's got to cater to some sort of like hardcore niche fetish shit in order to have any chance at all.
Yeah.
So she's just not even willing to put in the work of being a dirty whore. These dirty whores that succeed, the whores that succeed really view it as a craft. And they really work hard at being a whore. They're looking into what's popular, what's new,
Yellow
what's gonna
potion
get me
time
tips from guys. She's not even willing to put in the work to sell herself and her body.
Yeah.
It's sad. It's like a whole other level of fucking laziness.
I have like body image issues and stuff, but we thought it would be great for like my self-esteem and proving to myself like I can.
What
Okay.
the
thing
is
the
wrong
thing that's
with you?
always really good for people's self-esteem is selling their body. You know how many oh yeah, stars, they're just really well known for their high self-esteem. Street walkers that suck for crack, they're really well known for their self-esteem and how much they value themselves. Come on.
Do something like this. And and we thought like there would be certain people that would be upset about it. But
Really? You don't think?
like the reaction that we got was so like explosive.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, and because what you did was stupid.
It had been building up for a while. She was doing all sorts of stupid fucking bullshit drama.
Yeah.
Like Brittany Venti did a whole video on her before the OnlyFans shit even happened.
Yeah.
Exposing why people didn't like her. And there were good reasons not to like her. And then finally it just got to the point where it's like, really? You're just cucking Ian? So publicly he's a cuck whose girlfriend does OnlyFans. And people didn't want that for him. Like, that's fucked. And I don't
Also-
think he even wanted it.
Well, also, he did Content Cop. And it's like, he's supposed to make fun of people and bash them and like tear them apart. And then you're on OnlyFans. What do you think? People are going to be nice to him? Oh, I'm so
I know,
happy
'cause
for
he
you,
was, like,
Mr. Brutal.
Ruthless in the way
Yeah.
that he went after people.
Of course they're gonna attack him.
It really knocked us off of our, like, it just, everything went for a loop.
The high horse.
And the timing was really bad
Yeah.
because my dad had just, started to really decline in
right.
So your dad's
So
health
now
starts
we
to
have
decline.
the sympathy farm. Yeah,
No,
your
but-
dad's health starts declining, and you start selling an OnlyFans.
Like instantly. Like wait, what?
my dad started to really decline in mental ability because of his Alzheimer's, and it just felt like the internet was waiting for Ian to trip. Does that make sense?
So then your bright
Yeah.
idea is OnlyFans?
That's so dumb.
It was a very hungry pack of dogs. It's basically like Ramsay Bolton from like Game of Thrones,
What?
right? Like
They
don't give a shit.
Like Ramsay Bolton from Game of Thrones.
Like who they're consuming, who they're ripping apart. Like they just want something to rip apart. And even more delicious that it's like the person that was taking care of them for so long. Do you know what I mean? And
Wait. So they're upset their internet daddy's girlfriend became a whore. No shit.
that has been something that has been really hard emotionally, like mentally, to wrap our heads around. This stream, I'm sure.
How can't you wrap your head around this? It's the most simple thing
Oh, it really
to
is.
get.
This stream, I'm sure, will get clipped and whatever.
You're right. You're right. You win.
It did.
Very
yeah.
Yeah.
dedicated. Like there's hate videos get
Watch
more
this.
views than like, Ian's videos at this point, which is, it's interesting.
Yeah, is that interesting? Yeah, isn't it funny that our clips of your podcast get infinitely more views
Let's
than the
go.
podcast themselves?
Which is, and by the way,
That's
Ash,
interesting. I call it fucking hilarious.
I'll tell you something that's interesting, Ash. Isn't it interesting that she said Ian's videos? Like she's like removing herself.
She doesn't
like
take any responsibility for how bad they are.
no, it's very interesting. Yeah.
How do none of these people have anything better to do? Some of them are very dedicated, like crazy dedicated. Some of them like subscribe to the Patreon and everything and are clipping that, which
Woo!
I mean, hey, we try to keep like the more salacious stuff behind Patreon,
Thank
so like
you.
less people are just seeing it because we don't want to put people on blast. We just want to share.
Then why
with
are
the
you
people who
putting them on
care.
blast? Like, well, how about you do that privately? I don't understand. Like the Patreon is still publicly available for anybody with $5. It's not really that high of a barrier to entry. I mean, if you don't want to put people on blast, then don't put people on blast. Don't talk about it then. Stupid bitch.
But they're finding it and then publicizing it, which I mean, that's hey, if that's how you want to spend your $5.
You sound so happy.
That's
Doesn't she sound so happy and so flourishing in her own lane, folks?
She's giving permission though. If that's how you want to spend your $5, By the way, you're gonna put your stuff, your salacious content behind $5.
Amazing.
Like, that's not like enough to detract people from purchasing that and hearing. Like, you shouldn't be saying your salacious, clippable moments behind anything.
Anywhere.
Because it's on the internet. It's over. Sorry.
Yeah.
Sure. Would Ian do OnlyFans? We've talked about it before. He kind of
Whoa.
has. I don't know
Whoa.
how much information.
Whoa.
Woo!
So we're now at the point where Ian is so broke and so desperate. Not only is he applying for jobs, but he's considering doing OnlyFans and selling his body as well.
Well, you didn't
Doing
work out,
things
so.
with ANISA. What a disaster, Ian.
You didn't work out, so I guess I'll do it.
It's time to file the divorce.
Would Ian do OnlyFans? We've talked about it before. He kind of has. I don't know how much information
What's
I
this?
can give. Like hand cameos.
So there are pictures on her OnlyFans where there's like people grabbing her ass and stuff, but I don't really know if it's Ian's hand. Like my forensic hand analysis of the hands that have been on ANISA's ass and tits have led me to believe it's not Ian's hand. But
Sheesh.
I don't want to get in trouble. But I don't know, maybe.
is she a retarded
Really?
child?
Slowed down on
You
that.
could just be silent.
Or you not say it.
Mostly because like we're moving around a lot and there's a lot of things going on. But and then
They act like OnlyFans is the hardest, like, oh man,
job.
we need like, you know, to sit down and 14 hours a day, hammer it out. It's photos, and if you just
She
with your
hasn't
shirt
even
like,
done anything. It's literally just like pictures of her in the mirror trying to do a sexy, which she's just terrible at. She's just not sexy. She has no aura. She's just gross, and she wonders why nobody would pay.
got my explant removed, like my implants removed, and that was like.
how could this be?
Well,
His
how could your
lawyer-
OnlyFans fail when you fucking took out your implants, you dumb bitch? I wonder why.
Not our.
By the way, someone goes, she looks greasy. Ash, you sent me like a tweet she said, right?
Yeah.
And I went, is that her at? She made it at Greasy ANISA.
Yeah. Okay. Can Lipstick Larry send this in?
Yeah. his lipstick-
So
you
I was
sent-
looking. I was scrolling through his Twitter. Can he DM this to me? ANISA actually saw Lipstick Larry's video of the cuck cage.
Yeah.
And she's like seething about it, being like, well, this has to be a fetish for you guys at this point, making music videos about it. Meanwhile, iDubbbz and her made music videos against people they were targeting or making fun of.
Yeah.
Like every single thing they try and criticize people for, they're guilty of themselves. But that was different. That was the past, and I'm gonna pull up the ladder on you now. But it's so funny.
But it was at
It's
Greasy
so funny.
ANISA.
Yeah, that's her fucking tag, Greasy ANISA.
Greasy ANISA.
lawyer. There's like this commentary. Fucking, he's so annoying. This commentary YouTuber, like, I don't know if he can't like listen or like what's wrong with his brain, but we explain this in the Patreon podcast.
Bo Black.
This person's lawyer, the shakedown lawyer.
Wait.
Here, hold on, pause. I'm gonna send this.
No, sorry,
to
it's
you.
someone else.
Have a look at this. She goes, animated story. This is fetish shit at this point. And Larry goes, I couldn't make you a fetish if I tried, sweetie poo.
Oh no!
Felt it again.
And look at that. At ANISA the Greasy, and I'm like, is that a parody? And you're like, no, that is her at. I'm like, wait, what? She changed it to lean into the joke, but it's like,
Yep.
yikes,
Yeah.
yikes.
Used a commentary video. Very careful with my words here because this person will say technically they didn't say that. Insinuated
They didn't.
that we pocketed money.
But he didn't
Insinuated
insinuate
that-
that.
He read tweets, right?
Yeah, I mean, like, Bo Black's read tweets
Yeah.
of other people. I mean, Bo Black's didn't say that you pocketed money. You're just making shit up. You're a
You
liar.
lied.
But, I
We
mean,
didn't
I
actually-
wouldn't blame somebody for being like, how the f*** did they lose money on this? They must have pocketed money because you brought in millions and millions of dollars. Didn't make a single dime for charity.
Only costs $100,000 to run an event like this, which is not true. Okay, this is in the millions. This event costs
Did it
in
cost
the millions.
millions?
Yeah,
really-
millions.
It shouldn't cost millions of dollars to do this. And it wouldn't have, except for your horrible mismanagement.
Yeah, millions for a boxing event with a bunch of YouTubers.
Who were going to do it for free, but then you ended up paying them anyhow.
To run. I'm not kidding. It's fucked up. Okay, and that all is our responsibility.
How
We do that
about they just gave the millions to charity and didn't do a boxing event?
Yeah, but millions.
If it's really all about the charity and not about you guys attention whoring and networking and being shown to be these incredible like, why didn't you just give all the money to charity then?
Well,
Seems like it wasn't actually about charity.
Wait. How much was it supposed to be for charity? Like $100,000 or some shit?
Well, no, it was supposed to be all the profits went to charity, but there were no profits.
Wait, so you have to make more than $1 million?
Yeah, in order to give $1. So this has to bring in, think about how unproductive this is for charity. So you have to bring in a minimum $5 million before the first dollar can go to charity. What a convoluted charity scheme. In the end, the only money that ever went to charity, which we don't even know if he actually did donate, I'm sure he did, was the money he made from like shaving his head and fucking twisting his nipples and doing all these goals on stream. He raised $100,000 that way.
He pulled the Warski.
Why didn't you just do that to begin with? Why didn't you just do that stream to begin with? And probably a lot more money would have ended up going to charity than did. They're just really dumb.
Because we wanted to do something fun and cool and good for charity and whatever. It is very expensive.
So let's say she's on coke. I don't think she's on coke, guys.
No, I don't think
my coke dart is not going off.
Event to run. There's a lot that goes on.
Okay? Psychomeds, probably, yeah.
It's a huge thing. It's a 20,000 seat arena.
Maybe you didn't need to rent the 20,000 seat arena. I love how, like, in their minds, they believe that because they sold 10,000 tickets the previous year, they were guaranteed to sell 20,000 the next year.
Yeah.
It's like, how about we run the same building that we ran last year? How about we have consistent success with it before we decide to double the size of it? Like, this is seriously, their logic was they're like, well, we doubled the amount of fighters on the card, so we doubled the amount of no-name nobodies that nobody wanted to see fight. So we expected to do double the ticket sales. So we got an arena twice the size. And we expected that we would bring in twice the money. So we doubled all of our expenses and wasted a bunch of money on shit that we didn't need. And then, like, they're claiming they're going to run it again next year. And ANISA is still going to be in charge.
Lawyer used the YouTube video to say that this was proof that we were pocketing money. So the point that I was making with that clip that got taken out of context again.
I love how it's always taken out of context.
Yeah.
Everything's always taken out of context.
Understand what I was saying is that we were in a shakedown lawsuit, and part of the reason why they thought that they could bark up our tree was because commentary YouTubers have no idea what it is to work a normal job.
Whoa,
that's not even true.
That's bullshit.
That is fucking bullshit.
Most people at like whatever the age of, like 16 to 18 and whatever is like legal in their
they've worked real jobs. I mean, I don't think ANISA has ever actually worked to truly support herself.
Yeah.
I think all the jobs that she had was when her parents were paying the majority of the bills. So it's not like you're going to a job that you fucking hate because you have to, and you're dealing with like the soul-crushing drain of the same repetitive bullshit that you hate for decades, just trying to keep a roof over your head and groceries on the table. You worked at Dairy Queen as a teenager, and you worked at fucking Hooters, the Canadian version.
And PetSmart.
So I don't know what to say, but you are a lazy, dumb that can't even be bothered to live stream or do any sort of online career other than sell your body. You don't work now, so why are you going to look down your nose at other people who don't have fucking jobs? Just shut the fuck up. You're a sex worker.
Or they're commentary streamers. And by the way, it's like, it's about all commentary people. Like most people, and by the way, it's not like, look, I worked at a movie theater, I worked at McDonald's, I was like a handyman, I worked as a janitor for a bit. Like, it's not that hard to get a job and, like, just work it. It might be soul-crushing, like a manager, a butcher, all this shit, right? You've never had a job in your life. It's like, no, I've had plenty, and I'm lucky I'm doing what I'm doing now.
I know.
I'm blessed, obviously, but don't act like you're acting like you're a doctor or you're a fucking lawyer or something that's like education that you need to, like,
doesn't provide any sort of actual value to society. She's just as big of a fucking leech as anybody else that makes content. She's just full of shit.
Yeah. I could see Warski in a movie theater. I liked the movie theater. It was fun. It was cool.
Let alone put on a whole event. Okay?
Listen, you had people doing everything for
No,
you.
She didn't organize the whole event, and you won't even take accountability for that it failed. So you can't just take the credit for putting on an event when the event failed and lost hundreds of thousands of dollars and then not take responsibility for the event. Pretty sure anybody with enough money can put on an event that loses hundreds of thousands of dollars. Like, give me the money that you had, and I'm pretty sure I could put on Creator Clash and lose just as much money as you did. I'm pretty sure. I don't even have to I just replicate the performance. Like, I don't even have to make profit.
Money. You'd probably make
Well,
profit.
because I wouldn't have kicked Froggy. I probably.
You know who held an event? Ralph. Ralph-mania.
Ralph held Ralph-mania in the Kingpin tournament.
You know,
It's not really an accomplishment when the events fail and they fucking suck and nobody likes them.
To be fair, Ralph lost less money than ANISA. And Ralph lost less money than ANISA.
Ralph actually claimed to make a profit. Now, I don't know how true that is, but he certainly couldn't have spent very much to put on these events.
You have no clue. You don't even know what it's like to clock in and have someone breathe down your neck.
Everyone knows.
Everybody does.
Most people, except for children.
Do you know who doesn't know that? Ian.
Yeah.
Ian's never worked a job.
So don't tell me how much it costs. $100,000 does not even cost 1/4 of the broadcasting fees.
Yeah, so somebody in chat said, false, he worked as an apprentice or an electrician there.
Oh.
But ANISA has said that that's not true because she was upset at the idea that Ian would do blue-collar work, and she said it's not true that he worked as an electrician apprentice. Yeah, Jocelyn. I mean, Jocelyn, I've worked as a door-to-door salesman. I've worked in a call center doing sales. I've worked in a call center doing technical support. I've worked as a security guard at multiple job sites and festivals. I've worked at a magazine for a while. I was doing write-ups of articles. I worked as a preacher for a time. So yeah, I've had some jobs.
Yeah. And it's not even, by the way, us listing our resumes isn't even a brag because again, ANISA, sorry to tell you this, but most people know what it feels like to clock in. What's the fucking thing that you clock in Canada? Is it, what's it called? The Monero? Like you put in
Chronos
your
badge. Chronos.
Yeah, Chronos. You put in your badge number. Beep, 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 beep. Whole Foods running to that machine before being late. Just full speed. Oh.
So, like, I don't know what crack these, like, commentary YouTubers are on, but I want some.
Whoa! You want crack, bitch?
She looks like she's on crack.
That's bad. You want crack,
No,
bitch?
I know. This is going on. I love how I didn't wear makeup today. I look disgusting as shit.
You do.
You know, yeah.
But this will go on every and I don't care. I'm at the point. I don't.
She says, I don't care. Yeah, she deleted the stream.
You do care. You clearly do care.
I don't care anymore. Because even when we don't say something, they think we're saying something.
But you
Do
are.
You know what I mean?
But you are saying things.
Oh, thanks, guys. Thank you. Yeah, they're gonna assume
You're
shit.
just crying
I'm
out,
so over
desperate
it.
for
like,
validation.
And I'm
You
over
know, I swear, right, guys? Right? By the way, her chat has moved 3 chats.
them crying. They cry like they're the victims. Bro, you like made a video like with all these weird out-of-pocket assumptions.
No. You're the one
Like-
that's crying.
Yeah. It is actually
All they're doing
you.
is correcting your lies, which you interpret as crying. Anyone that's, like, actually like has a tenuous grasp on reality and their emotions is you. You are seething, coping, crying, malding. I don't know how else to describe it. Emotional incontinence.
Just so out of pocket.
It's out of pocket.
Can we Can we delete the phrase "out of pocket"? Like, is it?
I always thought it was cringe.
It was, and I think we've had our time with it. Can we delete it?
It's had its day.
It's had its day.
I don't know. I know a lot of them have never worked.
It's like the new YOLO. It's been done. It's done.
A real job. I know that for a fact. And
What
if you
do
have,
consider a
you
real
work,
job, like, is Dairy Queen a real job?
You know that for a fact, though?
Like, is working at Hooters a real job? You don't know that for a fact. You're fucking insane.
Right?
there for a week and you cried and you quit.
No, I imagine that's
Oh.
you. That's her projecting her own experience of working there for a week and quitting on other people. Guaranteed that's what's happened to her. She couldn't fucking handle her job and quit in a week. Don't know who the fuck else you're talking to, but look at the seeds.
Someone
Look at the rage.
Someone said, just like you with streaming. It's so true.
I know.
It's so true.
She can't
That's the
even
other
handle
thing.
streaming, let
Right?
alone a real fucking job.
Yeah.
That a lot of these people assume is that I never worked a real job, but I didn't get on the internet until I was 21. I had to pay for my
Whoa!
own. I was in.
She had to pay for her own cell phone in college, guys.
Bitch, I did YouTube for 8 years for free before the partner program existed.
She
For
worked
free.
until the ripe old age of
While
21.
working.
college working like a fucking serving job. Okay, I was doing both. I had 4.
Wow.
mean
You
Hooters?
had at school and a job? No
Whoa,
one's ever had
nobody
that
else
before.
has ever done that before. I did that.
Me too.
Up.
5 classes a semester, and then I would go work a
Oh
serving
no!
job.
Yeah.
Five whole classes and a part-time job.
Okay, and before that,
you want a
I worked
gold
at a.
sticker?
Yeah.
You want a gold
Oh.
star? You want a medal? Look at how seething you are. Get the rage that's filling
That's
you.
rage.
She's trying to justify her own existence, but she can't because she's a worthless drain upon everybody she encounters.
You know what I mean?
And she's helpless to justify it.
Every pause a new emo.
Store and a Dairy Queen.
The pet store.
And before that, I worked at a pet store
Oh
and a
no.
Dairy Queen.
Not
because
the pet
I-
store. Like the
because
pet
I-
store is a job a lot of people want to work because they want to be around animals all day. Like the pet store is not the fucking coal mine. It's not ditch digging. It's not. I mean, it's not even like the call center. Like at the call center, like you're getting fucking verbally abused on like pretty much every fucking phone call, having to battle with people. Like or like working in retail and like. I don't know, maybe there's Karens that go into the pet store and bitched at her, but I don't know, it's usually, like, I feel like it's a more chill retail environment than a lot of them.
I function in society. And then I got lucky, right? I got lucky and I started making money on the internet. So I
No.
No.
You started dating iDubbbz.
Yeah.
Bitch, you weren't making enough to have, like living wage streaming. Like, stop it. No one heard of her before fucking iDubbbz.
And by the way, Funny A-Log's got the point, like, this isn't lucky. Like, their lives are
you're lucky,
like, lucky. Like, you guys are
right?
There's no money coming in. You're broke as a fucking joke. You're mentally ill with more mental illnesses being imagined by the fucking week, seething and crying and fucking raging over the comments of people who you say don't matter, but they're living rent fucking free.
I had been working since I was like 12. No, I'm not even kidding. 12 years old. Because in Canada at the time, I don't know if now, but
Like,
at the time.
this is like some Sean Hannity. She used to pull herself up by her bootstraps and she was 5.
You don't believe me.
No one gives a shit. No
one
one
cares. And by the way,
I've
I
been
worked
working
early
since
when I was a kid, too.
12
Shut the
years
f*** up.
old.
If your parents sign you can sign something, you can work.
Oh,
I worked at a
shut up.
movie theater when I was a kid.
It's like the chillest job
Hey.
ever. You get free movies.
know,
You make friends.
Is it even really a job? Like, especially if you're the one sitting at the ticket counter. The one
That's
at my
what
local
I
theater,
was
he's
the
actually-
usher.
Okay, because what I was about to say is the guy that works at my local theater is developmentally disabled, and he works the usher job, which wasn't meant to fucking shit on you.
No, I know. Hang on. Chill, chat. You know, Could have just stopped the story and not finished it.
I know. I could have not told
know?
the story. You know.
I liked being an
I would
usher. It was
love to
me
be
and
the
Doug.
usher.
Me and Doug used to felt people. I can say this legally. I used to take money from people to let them in without paying for a ticket. So like, say it was like 4 people. They'd pay me $20 to let all 4 of them through. I would do it all the time. I go,
Fuck. I worked with a Dougie who had a fucking seizure and ended up pissing himself while grabbing his.
yeah.
It was sad.
Whoa,
man.
that's fucked. What
It
the
was He would routinely have
ruled.
like seizures.
bro? And if people tried sneaking in, and like I would take the money, right? But if people tried sneaking in and making me a fool, I was the fucking on the ear. We're getting this guy fucking kicked out, bro. And we'd fucking go back. May I see all your tickets, please? You know what I used to do too, or one time there was like a group of people that 2 people would go in, one would leave for the bathroom, and then another random guy. But you could remember who comes in and out, right? It's easy. So at one point, I stopped the guy who I knew was sneaking in and go, I just want to let you know that I know that there's 5 of you in there and only 2 of you paid. I'm not stupid. I just want you to know that. Don't make a fool of me. Go enjoy the movie. I didn't care, right? I didn't snitch on these guys. They came out later and gave me a little bit of weed.
Let's go!
After the movie was done, I'm like, that rules.
The corrupt Usher War.
Oh, buddy, I was on a power trip. There was this fucking piece of shit, Ashton, I swear to God, who'd come in every Tuesday matinee. I only worked in the mornings on Tuesday, right? I usually was at night. But anyway, matinee Tuesday, this fucking guy would come in a beige trench coat, criminal styles with a hat, and film movies, right? But we can never catch him. Me and my buddy, Octavio. His name was Octavio. I'm not even joking. It's crazy.
Holy shit.
I just straight up doxed. No, Octavio, he was cool, the guy. Me, him, and Matt set up a sting. We knew it was every Tuesday. He would come. He was the guy. This is the kind of guy who posts on, like the pirate sites or whatever, right?
Yeah.
The VHS is always on an angle, and you're like, you couldn't have it straight. Anyway, we set up a sting where Octavio dressed like a regular person, right? Like we had this, and I was up there with like a camera, and like we had to like be 100% sure, and we busted his ass. It was fucking Kino. We had security ready and stuff. Oh yes, it ruled. We loved it. Yeah. So that was. Is this going anywhere? We busted him, and it ruled. So yeah.
It's a great story. Okay.
Anyway, yeah, all right. Anyway.
Let's keep going.
But you fuckers that are looking at this right now, I know that you would fucking cry if I said something to you in real life. I know you would cry. How do I know? Because I've done it to one of you fuckers in real life, and you have cried.
Who cried?
And apologized.
Was it actually Bo Blacks?
Rusty Cage, apparently, in the story. You know Rusty, the guy who like fake beheaded himself recently, and now he's like dead. But it's obviously like a performative piece.
I mean, I would fake my own death if ANISA made me cry.
Woo! Sheesh, that was tough.
Apologize to me.
Have you seen that? Have you seen that fucking video?
I haven't seen any of it. I have no idea who that is. But ANISA be like, she's going to press us and like make us cry? Like, no.
I wish. I hope.
So is she gonna go press Sam Hyde and he's gonna cry and apologize? Or
this story is retarded, bro. Watch this.
I haven't said that I made you feel like a bitch, and I'm glad that I did. To be honest,
that's why he beheaded himself. By the way,
Whoa.
Check Dodo chat. Okay, pop stuff.
Whoa! Holy fucking shit! That's brutal for that guy.
More people should do that to you. Ian keeps me on a leash.
Woo!
Okay.
Well, he should. He really should.
And I'm okay with that.
She's okay with that because she needs to be. Because when she gets off the leash, it's fucking embarrassing.
I need to be on a leash.
Is it time to play freak on a leash? Is it time, Andy?
be on a leash, a tight leash, to be honest, because I am unhinged.
Whoa!
Unhinged.
I wish it was tight, like
Unhinged.
tight like a leash, like when Ralph had the dog. Remember?
She's she's sick and twisted, guys. Inside her are two wolves. There's the innocent one, and then there's the twisted, crazy Joker. And she's like, she's gonna felt everybody. She's unleashed. She's unchained.
I will just say shit.
She'll
So
just say
we're
shit.
at the
Hold her back. Hold me back.
Okay, so-
let me at him. Let me at him. I'll just say shit. She's
So
crazy.
she's acting
she's
tough
badass.
here.
I know.
She's acting tough here, but Ashton, wait till you hear the end of this story. Watch this.
party after the boxing event,
After party.
where like it's meant for everybody to like celebrate each other and what we did, and you know we did karaoke and whatever.
Congrats,
There's
go.
alcohol there.
Yeah, alcohol.
And close
The big
friends are
waste of
allowed
money.
at this party. It's in a hotel.
Okay.
We don't need to know that. Go on.
Okay.
They bought out the whole hotel.
Yeah, I
And
know.
this fucker snuck in.
Rusty Cage.
He was not supposed to get in. The reason why he got in was because he happened to say by accident the name of one of our like higher ups. There was like a Free Froggy Fresh sign that like made it to the front of the like walkout of Ian's
Point where
walkout, and he
That's so fucking funny, by the way. That there's a free. First of all, that there's even a slogan that's like "Free Froggy Fresh."
Yeah.
That's fucking Kino, and that's entirely your own fucking fault.
Yeah.
Second of all, that they failed at security so bad, they wasted all this money on the top security, and they couldn't even stop this sign from being smuggled in and shown during Ian's walkout. Sounds like he
it was
fucking
Rusty
owned
Cage.
you guys.
It was Rusty Cage did that, yeah.
like tweeted the
Yeah.
picture. I always call him Rusty Spoon, but I think his name's Rusty Cage.
I like rusty spoons. You ever watch Salad Fingers?
Yeah.
He was snuck into the party. Okay, so Ian wasn't around, much like right now, which is why I'm doing this right now.
Whoa! Maybe he should be.
Ian wasn't around. He was somewhere
is
else.
great, this is great.
And I saw that fucker. I saw him waiting in line for free alcohol, and I was like, absolutely not.
Okay.
Absolutely not.
So
So
you were
I
seething
fucking walked over there, and bro's
You were-
like little.
No, this is crazy. This is crazy.
Okay.
Okay, he's already like a small guy, and I had platforms on, so I was real big that day. And I walked over,
Okay.
and I just put my hand on his shoulder, right? I leaned over, and I said, "Hey, man, what you did yesterday, really fucking uncool."
Whoa!
Whoa, he was totally tabled.
Oh,
but it's
man.
so uncool, dude. Really uncool.
Safa!
Is it really though? Like all he did was bring in a sign that said "Free Froggy Fresh."
But it's like she's like setting it up to be like she like, call him a bitch and smack. You know, like I fucking felt it. It's like very uncool. You were a real jerk.
Actually,
She was slightly
And-
passive aggressive in real life with some person. That
Yeah, and then this
smaller
ends
than
even.
her.
This has a great
I
ending.
love how she's like bullying somebody who's smaller and weaker than her. To
You know?
her is a big W. But
I
when
know.
people that bully her and intimidate her, it's wrong.
Right? And he's dead now?
he was like, like he was shocked.
Watch
Right,
this.
and he even admits this. He admits that he apologized to me. He's like, "I'm sorry, I didn't mean it." And I was like, "No, you meant it," and it was shitty.
Okay.
And I fucking walked
Whoa.
away. I just walked away. I was like, "Whatever,
Whoa.
you fucking stay at the party." But I want.
So he stayed.
So
in the party, he
wait,
got free alcohol.
so wait a minute. He got the free booze on your dime, and all that happened was you told him he was shitty. Okay. Yeah, no, he definitely lost for sure. He really, really lost.
You could stay at the party, but
You can stay here, drink all the booze you want for free.
is that not the worst feltoning you've ever heard? It was like a self-felt.
It's such a girl boss moment.
want you to know that I think you're a fucking dick. I don't know. Anyways, yeah. So that's why I need to be on a leash, because I need to
Yeah.
be. Right. That's
Yeah.
the truth of it. Yeah, I can already see the thumbnail. ANISA, IWSGF, unhinged.
It is
Flake,
unhinged.
Flake, you hear that?
ANISA unhinged. What do we even call this one? This is like the super spectacular.
Comments this morning said Ian's on drugs. They had, let me read this to you because it was so.
I mean, I hope he is. I mean, he's
now
actually
he's-
on Adderall now, thanks to you.
Wait,
What?
does she screenshot the hate comments? Right? She screenshotted the hate comment.
Broke, unemployed, and on drugs. Broke,
Broke, unemployed, and on drugs. Yeah, it adds up. That describes him. Yeah, you got him.
Someone goes, I wouldn't blame him if he was on drugs.
unemployed, and on drugs. How is it even possible to turn a man from being a millionaire and loved to having hate channels getting 10 times your podcast views? Next level personality disorder. And what did he get in return? A manipulative tomboy that sells her body for a small monthly subscription fee.
This sounds like a casino fan.
Oh, man, she got felted. That's brutal.
Jesus Christ. Why read that?
It's
Why
not true.
read?
And it all hurts her bad.
Like, Jesus.
Somebody said, you need help. And they said, which part is incorrect? This person said, he's far from broke or unemployed. Being unemployed doesn't mean that you're not generating ad revenue.
But they're not. There's no ad rev. There's like minimal.
$2.
It's minimal.
I doubt he's on drugs. He was just in Australia. I doubt
You said he was on Adderall. That was the point.
He's on Adderall.
he'd be able to travel internationally on drugs. This person replied to this confidently.
All right.
They said on the podcast that they were broke.
But you said you had no money after all the
I know.
all
You
the
keep saying that you're broke trying to get sympathy donations. So we're going to assume you're broke.
What? I don't know where that came from. His
Do I have tinnitus? No, I don't have tinnitus. That I hear like a little beep. Don't you hear that? Like that little beep.
monthly views, 1.2 million,
Yes.
equal
Yeah. I'm like,
Oh, fuck.
I'm like, do I have
Some little-
tinnitus? No, it's the fucking.
less than 2K per month, which I
a
don't know where
loose
that's
wire.
coming from.
From our show. Can we check your social blade?
By the way, we got Surfer's Handler for 5. He says Anissa is recycling a high school revenge fantasy. It's honestly good that her power is restricted to iDubbbz TV and not the working world with normal people. So true.
Yeah.
Can you imagine if this bitch was in HR trying to give you the 3rd degree for a joke at the water cooler? Fuck.
I would cry.
2K per month in AdSense. I know because I have AdSense, which everybody's AdSense like clicks per whatever is different, but sure.
CPM, yeah.
Oh my god. Sounds like she has a really
and he
good
al-
handle on it.
Clicks per mile.
Also said that he also said he's on drugs on his podcast. The rest is correct as well.
Doesn't matter.
Like, what do you do to that? What do you say
You accept it and go, yeah, well.
Yeah, I mean, just don't say anything.
to that?
Just move on.
Like, somebody was like trying to have a fair discussion and they were like, nope, all true. They said this on their podcast. Said none of that on our podcast. That's what I feel like I'm
Listen, do I have to open your social blade up for the 100th time? Stop it.